So we've talked about fat loss as far as things like supplementation, SARMs, hormone replacement therapy, things about the type of food we eat and so forth. Is there anything else that we're overlooking, something maybe that is on the horizon, some sort of new, could be technology, could be some sort of new discovery? Is there something that we haven't really experimented with yet that helps us with fat loss, that where the rewards outweigh the risks?
Oh, there's so many. There's so many that are machines, like actually Tony likes to deal with, and he'll probably be doing a few videos, but machines that are used for fat loss and self-destructing fat cells, whether it's through the machine, the frequency waves, injecting things that kill the fat cells. There's, in terms of that part alone is huge. Then we go over to gene switches. And we have genes where now we're able to start mimicking markers of genes, turning genes on and off. And these all with muscle building and fat loss, we have the same thing. So we can mess with your leptin and have your body turn into a furnace and have your body start doing things with insulin sensitivity, making you so sensitive and recompositioning your entire body due to feed efficiency and how you're eating. So nobody's going to be able to get fat. Like, these people exist in reality. You look at Ronnie Coleman never being over 8% body fat in his off season, and the guy's eating cake and whatever he wants, not even on gear. That's a genetic thing that we can now play with and do, and they've been around for a while. We just don't release that to the public. It's not the safety of those things and why we'd want to do it. Only athletes would take advantage of something like that. And then we have what I think the most underlooked, well, one is the diet part and just really getting into the diet extreme. But again, if genetics are helping us positively, they're also negatively affecting us as well. So there are people out there that have genetics that are hindering them from getting to where they need to be as well. So fixing that problem through genetics or using other things, I think, is important. I can't just say it's diet. I do think diet really is the most important in terms of just how you're eating, what you're eating, and when you're eating it is all. It doesn't mean going on an actual diet. But the other thing, and it's funny when you said reward, are things that shut the reward system down when you're eating food. Because for me, I was just talking to a friend about it too, was when I get upset or angry, my go-to is food. And my thing I look forward to every single day is food. And if that's not there, my life is not really complete. I feel depressed, and it gets scary when I think about this now, is that if it's not there, I am depressed and I'm angry, I'm upset, and there's no fixing it until I get the food that I want. And that's what makes me happy. But that's actually a bad thing, and some people have that even when dieting too. So to be able to eliminate the reward effect that you get from eating those foods is a very big thing, and it's a lot of things like unfortunately amphetamines happen to do, like phentermine is a big one, but there's also the other beta-histine class that I talked about with Tony and brought those along. These are all things that can shut the reward system down. So when you do have these foods, you don't get the same serotonin or dopamine type release or endorphin release from these foods. And it's the same thing like working out or having sex. Some people get the same reward system, feedback system loop in the brain when they have these foods. And if we can control that, that turns you into a machine. So now when you eat food, you only eat towards your goal like a machine. So why do I want to eat this? I don't, but I have to eat it because this is my goal. So sometimes you force yourself to eat at that point. But that's what I would say. We have those different classes, and each one is very important. I do think diet is the most. But again, if we have genetic factors that can make people shredded year-round, we also have the same individuals having that problem on the opposite scale. So I think that is probably the most important thing that's going around right now is in genetic field.
Awesome, thanks.